my name is Asmita and welcome to my YouTube channel. Before getting into the video, may I make a small request and ask you guys to subscribe to my YouTube channel. You can do that by hitting the subscribe button down there somewhere. And if you are already subscribed, thank you so much. Now let's get into the video. On today's video, I'm going to explain what patriarchy is in a short, brief kind of way. And if you want me to make an elaborate video, please do let me know. So we have heard this term patriarchy so much, and if you are especially reading feminist literature, if you are actually consuming feminist media, then you will hear this term everywhere. And if you are just a beginner and if you don't know what the term is, I'm going to help you understand the term better. So patriarchy is the social system where man or the eldest male is known as the head of the family, and the rest of the family is known by his name and his legacy. We can see the example of patriarchy everywhere, as our society is very patriarchal. Let's start from our own family. Tell me, in your family, who make the most decision and who is considered the head of the family, and whose last name are you taking? Your father's, your mother's, your aunt's? Whose last name are you taking? And I'm sure you are taking your father's last name or your husband's last name. So you are known by a man's legacy or a man's name. So that is the peak of patriarchy that we can see easily in our society. And not only taking someone's name, but also considering them as the highest authority of the family. And families make society, society make community, and communities make country. So if each family is considering a man head of their family and taking his name and taking his legacy, then a whole society is taking some other man's name and also following a man's rule. So that is how a whole country is patriarchal and the whole world is patriarchal in today's context. When it comes to political context, patriarchy is very strong there as well. For example, in so many countries, children are still not able to get citizenship via their mothers or through their mother's name or mother's citizenship. In many countries, still a woman cannot marry a foreign man and make him the citizen of her country through her citizenship, but a man can marry a foreign woman and she can easily get citizenship through her husband. So that is how literal politics, our identity is, everything is shaped by patriarchy. And if a child is born out of wedlock, it is very difficult for mothers to get the child's her last name in legal documents, to get a passport for the child or even a birth certificate for a child. And it's been a huge fight for single mothers to get an actual identity, a valid political identity to their children. And the reason why there is no more women representation in politics, science, economics, all this kind of field is also because of patriarchy. Because of patriarchy, women are made to stay home and not go to school and not actually work on front line, due to which all these fields do not have enough female representation. And while we say there are no enough women in those fields and it is due to patriarchy, so many people come forward and say, well, all girls are going to school, so if girls are not achieving a good score, or if girls are not in the powerful position, if girls are not the chief justice, or maybe if girls are not scientists, then that's your fault. It has nothing to do with patriarchy. But let me remind you, till 100 years ago, women were still going sati. That means women were still throwing themselves in a burning pyre of their husband once a husband is dead. That means they do not even have opportunity to live their own life if they don't have a man in their life. So that is how today's generation, today's women are very much shaped by patriarchy yesterday. So if you are going to say there are no women chief justices or no women politicians, no women scientists, because women were not smart enough and not going to school or not getting higher scores, you are totally wrong. Because in the time when your grandfathers were actually going to university and studying, your grandmothers were still throwing themselves in a burning pyre of their husband. Women were not even given a choice to live their life or to kill themselves. So your argument is totally invalid. And misogyny and sexism that we face every day, it is all the result of and byproduct of patriarchy. So in conclusion, patriarchy is a social system where man is the dominant member and women are the submissive member, and man makes rules for women and women have to follow them, and women are literally dominated by men, and there are so many other outcomes due to that social system. I hope this video was helpful and you could understand patriarchy better. If you want me to make an elaborate video on how it originates and where it is going and how it is affecting us in every step of our life, please do let me know in the comment section, and I shall come up with a video next week. So thank you so much, and thank you for making it till the end. Please subscribe to my channel and share the video if you think someone could benefit from this video. And thank you again. Bye. I'll see you next time.